We're back once again. Ladies, gentlemen, and friends, we are here. We're doing the thing. It is the show. It is Fallout, a fistful of neutrons, the ghoul, the bad, and the ugly. We are War Games News Radio, and you are here watching it. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Season 3, Episode 8 of the ghoul, the bad, and the ugly. And thank y'all for showing up. I know it's been a hot minute since we had our last broadcast, but there's been a lot going on in the world, holidays and people vacationing and here, there, and everywhere. But rest assured, we are back and ready to rock and roll. If this is your first time joining us, thank you and welcome. I see we have J.R. Williams joining for the first time live. Thank you for tuning in and for catching up on all of this ridiculous show to make it here to a live show. Cheers. Applause to JR. I see George Keith, some old fans in the house here as well. Surprise Bulette. If you're here watching, then come on in and say hi in the chat. We're going to get a little bit tangly here right off the bat on this episode. But before we jump into that, we are playing the Fallout 2D20 system by Modifius Entertainment, and these are our players. Say hello, players.
Hello, players.
Hello. Let's get to know our virtual tabletop here once more and go around the horn. And we will start on my camera south with Justin, as played by Yuri. How you doing today, Mr. Yuri?
Oh, hello there.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't see you. Come on in. Set yourself down. Warm yourself by the fire. My name is Justin. I play Yuri Andropov on the critical smash hit Fistful of Neutrons.
You can't just make that up.
The good, the bad, the ghoul, the bad, and the ugly.
We didn't say which word.
I've seen you around town, actually, and you always look so calm and peaceful. Vulnerable, even.
Oh, this took a turn.
Anyway. Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all again.
Highly unsettling.
I was doing that. I was testing out a little darker grittiness.
Yeah,
in the intro.
That's okay.
There.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
You know, I don't know if it works.
1 hour photo for you. I want to show my range.
You know what? I'm okay waiting the 7 days for my photo.
That's okay. That's
fine.
okay. What's your character about?
Hi, I play a ghoul, caravaner, and priest by the name of Yuri Andropov. Heart of gold and skin of irradiated leather.
True that. Both things accurate. We're gonna get right back into seeing how what Yuri's leather irradiated skin has gotten himself into. A bit of a predicament. Standing right next to our pal John Cap, as played by Raj. John, excuse me. How are you doing today, there, Raj and/or John?
Oh, doing super duper. John is doing all right. I feel like it's dangerous where we left ourselves off. We might want to get to the hightailing portion of our adventure. so let's get to it.
Who's to say? I mean, is it hightailing? Is it is it
low-tailing? What is
right?
Is
it a retreat or is it a tactical withdrawal? I mean, it
Retreat
depends
to the
on how you frame it, but we'll find out if that's even necessary. But lastly and not leastly, we have our pal Grant the Rifleman, as played by Grant the Rifle Guy. How are you doing today, Grant? How we find you?
Doing so good. I'm a little embarrassed that I thought it might be a good idea to negotiate with the RoboBrain to feed it people, and I'm kind of relieved that isn't really how things got left off at the end of the last episode. So just Duke and I chilling. You may be lucky. I just moved. Haven't quite moved in. You may see my actual dog in the background for the first time in 3.5 seasons.
Oh.
Not named Duke, not a boy, but we'll get right into it.
We will indeed. And I mean, yeah, things have gone, like I said, a little bit south. I mean, the Robo Brain did try to negotiate with you first and foremost, so I don't know how foolhardy that could really be. But we'll get into that recap in just a moment here. But before we do, the obligatory stuff, we've got swears, mature subject matter. I already said the fucking swears one. What's the other one? Violence. There it is. We got all those things in this show, so you're in luck. It's a good time, but not in a distasteful way, in a perfectly Fallout-y, campy, ridiculous way. And we think you're gonna have a good time. We refrain from going to any unnecessarily dark places, but we do like to have a little bit of toilet humor while we do it. So stay tuned. We think you're gonna have a good time. And with that, let's get back into it on episode 8, season 3, The Ghoul, the Bad, and the Ugly, where we find the gang in a bit of a tight spot, deep below the General Atomics Recycling Center, on a job to track down a mysterious beast that's been plaguing the townsfolk of New Pueblo for generations. Now, some clever sleuthing by our gang here revealed that there's a little bit more machine than monster to this creature, when in fact this whole beast scenario is a cover for a former Vault-Tec employee named Dr. Cavanaro, who's turned himself who's turned himself into a robo-brain so he could continue his sinister Vault-Tec experiments indefinitely. Reading old terminals and sneaking your way through the facility, you discovered that the doctor has been using a New Pueblo as a supply of test subjects and twisted these old folklore tales to convince the townsfolk to sacrifice one adult every month to this beast, leaving the town full of children. In fact, the sacrifices were to keep his bioneural fluids working, and, well, he used the runoff, if you will, to help keep the fields of New Pueblo nice and fertile so we would have a good crop of subjects. This twisted symbiotic relationship has, developed over the decades, and you've been the first to actually discover that there's something unbeknownst going on with this beast. And in infiltrating the facility, you defeated the doctor's Mr. Handy servants before confronting Cavanaro himself, who offered you the aforementioned deal grant. You keep bringing him live test subjects, which was something we kind of glossed over in the last episode, and he'll keep fertilizing the fields. Yuri was repulsed outright, as a good man of the cloth would be. However, John and the Rifleman seemed a little bit swayed by this offer.
I also don't want to be in charge of a little shop of horrors, fucking bodies exchange for grains operation like this is the CIA in 1984. Like, I'm not trying to do some fucking Contra deal here with this Robo-Brain.
Well, I mean, you got yourselves out of that moral quandary a little bit by accident, as Grant, being the biggest and baddest physically of the three of you, went to go deal with a bit of a reactor meltdown that was started by Yuri, somewhat unintentionally, somewhat intentionally. That's now leaking rads to his benefit, but the detriment of more or less everyone else. With the power armor... Oh, yeah, you're welcome, everyone. Yes. It was a good roll. It was a great roll. With the power armor PAL out of the preoccupied, at least for the moment, Cavanero launched a surprise attack on Yuri and John. Mechanical arms of the auto dock came down from the ceiling, and which is where we find ourselves now as we move over seamlessly screens into the combat map, which is where we find ourselves now. Combat music playing and everything. Look at that go. But this is where we find ourselves, doing the damn thing. I have an echo. There we go. I should be clear now. In fact, it is the top of combat. It is just kicking off right away. Action Jackson City. In your combat tracker, gentlemen, you will see that our... I might be having a Fantasy Grounds issue here. One moment. Oh, of course, we're having a Fantasy Grounds issue the second we go into combat. But it is the Doctor's go. Hold on, I need to get the...
Cavanero. We are children.
We are just that. But Cavanero, the arms of the auto dock begin to clamber down. You can see now that Cavanero is a robo-brain as advertised, but he currently has these tubes, I guess is the best way I can describe it, like piping that's plugged into like the side of his robo-brain chassis. And you can see that from the roof is sort of like he's made all these aftermarket parts where he seems to be connected to this thing, or needs to be connected to it to sort of maintain around. And part of what's going into these tubes is some of this liquid that has been pumping in from the large containers in the main room, which we see back on our screens now. But as these arms come down and sort of mingle with all the tubes with all the goop and shit going through them, this first set of arms comes out and goes and tries to grapple onto one and only John Cap, which...
Johnny, no!
No, Johnny, no,
God
no.
damn it.
But Johnny, yes. The auto dock arms will attempt to grapple John Cap.
What do you do, Jonathan?
Ooh, okay. Well, it's going to hit, which this is a bit of a unique attack that I've made here now. If it hits, which it has, it's going to now you have to make a grapple test against it, John. And if you resist, you're going to break free. If not, it's going to have you, and it's going to try to drag you towards the doctor's operating table. Dun, dun,
You want
dun.
to break free.
You want to break free. You want to
I
break
want-
free. So, what I'm going to need you to do, John, I'm going to make a roll here for Dr. Cavanero's, well, not his doctor, the auto doc's strength. It's not great, but it's not all that bad. He's looking for 10s even across the board, and I am going to spend one of my threat points, my action points against you here to add a success. So however many successes I get, you're going to want to either meet or beat that to break free.
I want to break free. Oh!
Ooh, interesting development. 2 successes with a critical failure. So what I'll say is...
Okay.
There's 3 arms is how I'll call this. 3 of them go at you, John. And the first one, as it goes, it reaches for you, and you make your agility plus a strength check for me, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, sorry, agility plus
Sorry,
athletics.
sorry.
My mistake.
Oh, there you go. What is the difficulty then?
Well,
Two-
the difficulty is going to be 2 because I got 2 successes.
Right. Okay. I think I can do this. Target number is 16. I'm just gonna do it.
16.
I'm just gonna do it straight up. Here we go.
Straight up and down.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh no!
Ooh, only the one.
I'm gonna luck point.
Okay, he's going to
I
go
like
for the
mine.
luck point and re-roll
Because
a
I
17.
want to break free.
Hey, money nails it.
Right on the line there, baby.
Just to make it dramatic. That's perfect, John. So to continue the narration, the first arm goes at you, and you definitely dip, duck, dive, and dodge, just like Sarge taught you.
Just like Sarge. Oh man.
Right out of the way, and that first arm with the critical fail, it actually goes crashing right between you and Yuri and smashes into the wall, and it's all gumbled up now. And the other 2 pincer move at you as you deftly, barrel roll out of the way and whatnot. But well done. Because of the critical fail there, the grapple is going to be that much harder from now on when he tries to auto dock any of you guys. The resistance, you'll get 1 extra success anytime you try to do that because of his critical fail.
Nice.
Well played.
Way to go.
And which
Way to go,
narratively, this is
Doc.
great. Because it's going to go right over to John Cap. John, you fucking barrel roll out of the way and find yourself now in front of the good doctor with these arms snatching at you. And he's kind of hooked to this thing with the goop running through to him. You got Yuri on one side, Duke on the left. What do you do?
I want to shotgun him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
We're gonna give you the gun, bud.
Gonna give you the gun, bud.
He's not a complicated man,
Not-
John.
I'm not.
He's
complicated
not a
man.
complicated man. No one understands him but his shotgun.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that can't be good.
John Cap, can you dig it? Yeah, you hit him in the left leg. Okay, got the shotgun spread on him there. It definitely hits. His damage resistance or his defense is only 1, so well done. Roll that beautiful beam footage. What's that damage do, baby?
Come on.
What'd it do?
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Nice.
So you do some damage, but yeah, you rack the shotty, fire off, and it hits him in one of his treads, and some of the buckshot kind of goes off and hits like the rubber of the treads and doesn't actually do much damage. You get the idea that from that shot, even at this close range, that his torso body parts seem to be pretty well armored, at the very least to physical damage. So you did some damage, but there was also spread damage reduced. So you did 2 extra damage, and he blocked 3. You did 3 out of 5 wounds somehow. Well done.
All right.
You've
cool.
done You've done a number of damage.
I've done and the damage.
Yes, that was just your major action. Would you like to do minor action?
Maybe like duck out of the way of the robo arm auto dock things.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. You could move. I mean, this doorway is actually. Yeah, it's open. Actually, no. I think I closed it behind you guys. And the say you could go left or right, basically, on either side around here.
Yeah, let's go over here.
John takes a move.
There we go.
Butts up against the wall. Ready to go. Moving on to Yuri. It is
all right,
your turn. So what do you do?
Overseer. Paint me a word picture. I want to see what I can see in this room. Paint me a detailed word.
You got it. Okay. Well, I mean, you've based on what we have in front of you, fairly on point. There's a table in front of you. It's more like mechanized, like vault-techy, auto-docky than it looks in the picture there. It's much more of like a mechanical contraption than just like a slab for, gutting bodies.
Okay.
Behind the doctor, you've got this bank of computers, which appears to have once been like for a person, but has now been like repurposed by these Mr. Handies with all the junk around here just to serve this robo brain. Like there's a chair that just has been like collapsed, like sitting there, parts of it have been taken off to like build these auto dock arms and stuff. The terminals are active. You can see that. Then you've got sort of the roof apparatus. Imagine like if like I don't know, like at like a warehouse. Or like those tubes where you put air in, put the fucking mail in, and it goes.
Yeah, vacuum tubes.
Thank you. Yeah, like that send like messages and shit. Imagine that, like fucking like kind of apparatus like throughout the roof and like running throughout this entire place.
But this fluid is flowing through it.
Flowing through some of it is just like mechanized track that like he's attached to.
Okay.
He's like he's a robo brain. It appears that he can disengage himself from whatever like nexus he's got himself plugged into.
But he is kind of Queen Borged up onto this thing.
He's 100% borged himself up in here. He's left maybe a couple of times. He's like repurposed everything into here. Yeah, you can tell that it's got Vault-Tec bones. Like the whole place is like Vault-Tec.
The bones of this place are great.
Got great bones. But it's got like this like veneer of like cyberpunk weird fucking robotic Dr. Robotnik.
Dr. Robotnik.
That's the one. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so the tubes with this fluid are flowing into
you could I'll give it to you for free that you can surmise that the giant tanks of goo in the center of the room are being pumped into him. Yeah.
Okay. So basically I have the option, Yuri has the option he sees right now. Either I could jump for the terminal and try to hack to see if there's anything going on in the terminal to fuck with this guy. Or I could back up because I think Yuri thinks that these giant vats of goo are filled with cerebral spinal fluid. And
Justin thinks that Yuri thinks that Ryan thinks that Dr. Cavanaro thinks.
Yeah. Oh my God, we've gone down. Time becomes a loop.
Oh my God, I've gone cross-eyed. Yeah.
Oh my God, I've gone cross-eyed. Yes, okay. And that is organic matter, which doesn't normally react very well to heat and or laser beams.
True.
So actually, you know what? I am going to back up using my minor action.
Okay.
to get a clear shot on one of these tanks.
Okay.
And then I'm not sure what's going on in fantasy. Oh, okay. There you go.
I got you.
And then, yeah, I want to unload with Sherlock Ohms on these tanks. I hope nothing explosive is inside them, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, you guys did already when you were casing the joint before you confronted the doctor. You did see like skulls and like bones and shit in there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is organic matter that he's using, obviously, and that shit doesn't react very well to fire.
Roll me I'm gonna shooting at a tank of goo.
Rolling, shooting at a tank of goo.
Just don't completely miss, and you should be fine.
Oh man, don't say things like that.
I know, that's why I laughed when I said it.
You'll probably be fine. Your hair
is
fine.
That's perception plus energy weapons. Bum bum. Well, okay. That's one success.
One success. It was all you needed. You have hit. Roll me some damage, sir.
Okay. Inventory. Combat. There we go. And Sherlock Ohms. Here we go, baby boy.
Damage.
4 damage. Inaccurate. Close quarters. Yeah. No. It lasts 4 damage.
It hits burst damage. In fact, so it's actually going to be 6 damage to it with the burst damage. Yeah. You unload on tank number right. And tank number A, and you nail some shots onto it. It doesn't like burst open, but it like cracks. It would like everywhere that all your like scatter shot lasers hit. It's like it like cracks, pressure forming all over it. There's like a couple like sort of like little leaks going on, and as you do that, you just like alarms just start going off by the.
I think that this
terminal.
did something. That does not sound very good, Cavanero.
You fools! You're ruining my experiments. I don't even. It's just the best voice to just say evil scientist shit. And you fools!
Yes. The tanks.
Well done. It is Dookie Boy's turn, and in absence of having his owner at hand, we'll have his owner play him as a character. Grant, what's Dookie Boy doing as he sees this action develop?
So Dookie Boy probably would not like tentacle-like things coming from the ceiling, and doesn't really know where to bite an ankle on a robo brain that's all worked out. So. Yep. I think Dookie Boy's tail between his legs, and he's not going to like totally lose it and run away, but he's probably going to go around this corner and kind of hide.
Oh, yeah.
Behind this corner here. Yeah, totally. That's it.
This away? Yeah, okay. Well, as Dookie Boy does that, you see being Duke himself, Duke being the ever-persistent pooch, sees that the floor in front of him, something looks a little bit off. Give me a Duke perception roll.
Something is amiss.
Easy peasy. Might I interest you in a perception survival roll for this?
Oh, absolutely.
Alrighty. Go Dookie Boy. That's a couple successes right there, I think.
Indeed. With that, Dookie Boy sees that this floor is in fact electrified. As we move over to the Rifleman's turn, that alarm going off has turned this entire black checkered floor area, Rifleman, you see in front of you, suddenly like Teslas up. The door has ratcheted shut behind you. You've got these tanks in front of you. You can go around the long way if you want to get to the old Doc himself, but your sort of direct paths has been shuttered by either this door or this electrified floor. What do you do?
When I ran by the room on the left there, did I notice, is that red chair actually there?
Sure, why not?
All right. Can I go grab it? And I'm going to rip the back support from the seat and use that as like hopefully leather or plastic pads to walk over the electrical floor with.
Yeah, I would let you do that. It will take like, that would be, I mean, I'll give you for free. You can just rip the cushions off and like try to like scoot on the floor with this thing with your power armor feet. But it'll take up your major action to do so.
Use it up. Major actions spent then.
Boom. Outside the box thinking. Rifleman grabs a chair and I like to narratively think you just sit on it power armor style and roll across the floor.
Yeah.
That is one hell of a well-designed chair.
It's a really good
It's a
chair.
very strong chair.
Yeah, and I'll say you're able to do that easy enough. So yeah, you could spend your movement to get to about where Duke is.
My God.
Let's do
Leave it to Grant to fucking take the longest route possible to do something.
To find the Herman Miller chair in an old lab.
Amazing. I'm not even mad out of it. It's the greatest.
You're playing the floor is lava.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You have solved my electrified floor puzzle. Electrified floor puzzle. Okay. Yeah, that'll be your turn, which will bring us to Cavanaro. Again, seeing his auto duck gambit has not gone according to plan, he's going to try something a little bit different. He raises up his left arm and says, "Well, if they can't join you, kill them." I think that's how the saying goes. And he fires his Tesla gun at the two of you, Johnny and or Yuri, because this thing. Zap can hit multiple targets. It hits John with the first attack. Let's see if it hits Yuri as well. It does. It arcs indeed to hit. If there was anyone else on this side, it would hit them too. But the Tesla gun zaps and hits John's metal armor, I'll say, and like conductive arcs over and zaps Yuri. And Yuri will get half damage of 2. So John, you resisted. John, you took 1 point of damage, and Yuri, you will take 2 points of energy damage, whatever your armor is.
I don't know if I have any energy reduction. Oh, yes, I do. I have 3 energy reduction.
Oh, damn.
Like across the board.
Jesus. Well,
except for my head.
Good for you.
I have
okay.
I have 3 on my torsos and arms, and then on my legs I have 2.
Well, I'll say it's torso because it hit John in the torso, so I imagine it just chains.
Oh, I love this. I love this. It blinks off his metal armor and into my habit, and I'm just like, look at John. Oh, that was strange. That felt weird.
That hurt.
Did you? Don't touch the exposed electrical wires. Don't do that.
I'll try not to.
All right.
That was his go there, and you know what? I liked that so much. He's gonna turn around, and I'm gonna spend all the remaining action points I have in the pool. I love how Fantasy Grounds updated this to get rid of all of those, to give you options on this now. But yes, he's going to attack again. This time aiming on the other side. Zap towards Duke and what's your name? Grant. There it is. It is going to hit. 2 hits, in fact. And then he's going to roll some damage. Hold on, I need to make sure that he's targeting the right guy. There we go. And zap.
Zap.
Oh, okay, so it is going to hit you, but you're going to take no damage from it.
I would like to take no damage, please. Thanks.
If that's an option, I would like it. Yes, your armor resists the Tesla gun, but not so lucky for Duke. He takes 2 points of damage off of that, which I will put on him right there. That is his whole go, though. So that is going to be now John Cap. You now see the doctor in front of you. He's stepped up his game with some laser weapons here. What do you do, pal?
What do I do?
I don't know what to do. I wish I could use those robo arms to beat up, like hit him with his own arms. But I don't know how to make that. I don't know how to make that happen.
Why are you
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. I'm just gonna shoot him with combat rifle.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. I'm
Are
just
you
gonna
gonna or now that you've got a different? Are you aiming for another spot, or are you gonna use your minor action for something else?
Oh no, maybe I will aim. Perhaps.
I mean, he does have a glass dome for a head.
Yeah, like I feel like that's an obvious place to aim.
I mean,
so
I
that's
don't
where
want
I'm
to tell you
aiming.
what to do, but it's a pretty good
I'm
place
gonna-
to shoot him.
I'm gonna glass dome him.
Glass dome him.
Give him the glass dome.
Give him the glass dome,
Give him
man.
the glass dome. Yeah, fire away, sir.
Here we go. Glass dome. Oh, domed.
That'll do it. Yeah, you dome him. Give me the damage. Ooh.
Domo already got.
Oh,
I mean, it could have been more, but
You hate to see
still
it.
quite good. Oh, for some reason, Fantasy Grounds put that damage to his left arm. It is in fact to his head, so he gets 1 extra point of damage on that.
Hey.
He is now up to, where did he go? 8 wounds. He's a tough little boy, though. That is your your major and your minor, John. Unless you want to give me action points to do more.
Negative. That is my turn.
Okay. Yuri Andropov, what's the move, pal?
Oh, we saw that he did not like me attacking those tanks. I am going to stay exactly where I am. Yes. I'm going to stay exactly where I am, and I'm going to use my minor action to get a better bead and aim on this. Oh, no, I can't aim because Sherlock Holmes is
Inaccurate weapon, correct.
Oh, hold on. I have a laser musket. I'm going to switch up real quick.
You sure do have a laser
And
musket.
I'm going to pull out the laser musket and use my minor action to aim
Yep.
at that one tank, and then I'm going to let her rip. He does not like it when I shoot this thing.
He does not. He's not a fan.
One success.
It hits. It was all you needed.
That's
Roll
all
that
I
damage.
need.
I think you can spend more ammo to do more damage on this, but okay, that's enough. That'll do it. Yeah, you crank this thing.
Oh, it's piercing damage as well.
Line up and so it's very much a good shot. You fire through, and you get that big huge report, which is followed directly by this just beam of light that just goes and just goes through one side of the tank on an angle and a 45 straight through to the other side and cuts it like a perfect piece of glass, and it just boom shatters and this goop starts falling into this drain beneath it. And as kabam, the shot goes off. One of the pipes flies off of Cavanero's side and starts spraying goo all over the place. Johnny, you definitely get some backsplash from this thing. Just
that floor is still electrified, eh?
floor is still electrified over there. Yeah, but yeah,
There's a whole bunch of goo flying around.
it's on the other side. Most of the goo's going through the drain over in the actual chamber. This is from one of the hoses on the doctor's popped off, and is
Alright.
it's coming. It's for one of the ones from the roof is just gooping down in the room that that the doctor's in right now, which it just smells super great.
You know what's amazing? Actually, my first question was "What's the smell?" I was gonna ask you, "What's the smell?"
Hot and thick.
Hot and thick.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. That's a thing that happens. But also, as that thing pops off, he just lets out a no, and you can tell that that has damaged him somewhat. In fact, one could say that his hit points have dropped because of that. If one were to think about it that way, what are you gonna do?
I want to give you action points.
Okay.
I want to roll another attack on the other tank with
Sure.
my laser musket.
Absolutely. I will gladly take 2 action points for that.
Perfect. Same, but different. And oh wait, it didn't do it. I got too excited.
It happens when you're
It
crank
happens.
too much.
Yeah. Oh, don't I know it, brother? Don't I know it?
It hits. It hits.
It hits. That's 2 damage or 2 hits. 2 good clean hits. And 4 damage.
Ooh, and it's piercing too. You get a feeling that you did more damage than just 4 because of that piercing. These things have a number of armor, and this thing's doing a very good job of punching through it.
Perfect. We love to see it. Okay, that's all I can do.
It's a very effective turn there, Mr. Yuri. Duke / the Rifleman. I'll give you guys a joint turn. What do you guys want to do?
All right. Well, there's at least now one like loose tube somewhere. Yeah.
Correct. It's dangling from the roof on like the in between Johnny and the doctor.
Have you ever seen a dog jump up and bite a tube and then hang off the tube, sort of yanking on it?
For sure. Like
that's happening right now.
Okay. Cool.
Biggest chew
love to
toy
see it.
in the world.
Yeah. Duke, he runs. You give him like what's his code? Like what's his what's the thing you do to get him to like sick him?
Marshmallows.
Not what I saw coming. Marshmallows.
Sure.
Yeah, you just give him a marshmallows, and he fucking like runs, like jumps up on the doctor's table and like fucking meat missile hit himself onto this pipe and just like locks jaw and is full on just like reefing for the fucking ceiling. And yeah, like the fucking the auto dock arms are like getting jerked around and everything's like his whole like mechanical track is having a bad time right about now. What do you do?
Yeah,
That was awesome.
I'm gonna look
If there's
for
inspiration, you get a luck point for that. That was amazing.
Nice.
You get a free luck point. That's amazing.
I'm picking up what Yuri was putting down. There's electricity on the floor behind me, and a machine that is sensitive to electricity, not that far away. I'm looking for conduits, wires, things I could pull off the wall to use as a short circuit super zapper.
Interesting. The man who just walked through fire wants to jump back into hell. Okay. Oh man, I
Can't hug fire.
You can't
Don't
hug fire.
the fire.
You can't hug fire.
No, but you can tackle it.
You can try.
Yeah.
This is a little bit nuts, and I almost don't want to say this, but I mean, you are a giant superconductor.
I didn't want to give him that idea.
Yeah.
You're a giant superconductor.
I mean, I am, but I got a lot of expensive little capacitors and control boards.
And that's the only suit of power armor you fucking got.
That's the only superpower armor you have. And hey, remember the last time that you fucking did something stupid with your body?
Yeah.
And I do remember.
You would have to get back around the fucking electricity, and I feel like the chair was a one-time deal. So you'll take a shit ton of damage, but you can get back over there for sure.
I don't want to get back down south. How long are those arms?
The arms, they're currently like within tall power armor superhuman grabbing distance for sure.
I'm gonna grab an arm and I'm gonna remove it from the ceiling.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Love that. Give me do a strength athletics to try to grapple this arm from the roof.
The strength athletics.
How many successes do you get?
You weren't gonna let me have that. Oh no, didn't work.
Oh no.
Oh no! How strength's only 11? How is that target only? Athletics is 0.
I have no athletics. I'm not an athletic guy.
I was gonna say how is that even a possible target number? But that is.
These things are moving around real fast. Okay, well, I guess swing and a miss.
Yeah. I mean, I'll put you over here where the arms were at the very least.
Sure.
Okay, that is going to be the doctor again, and seeing that you go for his arms, he's going to
for arms.
Go for arms. He
You're
is
the one.
also going to go for arms. He's going to go for arms on you. With the auto dock, even though he gets one less success, I'm going to spend a dice to roll another one.
Who gave him that dice? Ooh. You son of a bitch.
Ooh, I got it to another success.
Yikes.
There we go. So you are looking for 2 successes because of my minus 1 to the doctor. So same deal. Strength athletics with that target of 11, 2 successes.
Yeah. Which tabs?
Unless you want to buy some dice.
You know, I didn't want to buy some dice. I'm just gonna roll these.
Hell
and
yeah.
Hopefully, okay. Oh
Should have
no!
bought some dice.
Oh,
You should have bought some
no.
fucking dice. I think you should have bought some fucking dice.
Oh,
The
use
arm.
that
Wait,
3
wait,
luck point you got.
Can I spend my last luck point on this one?
You got a bonus one for that last
If you
roll.
want to re-roll the crit,
I
yeah.
want to re-roll the fail.
Yeah, I will allow it to
Okay.
avoid the
Alright.
grasp.
Yeah.
You need to get a critical success. You need to roll a 1. You need to turn this 20 into a 1. But just to get anything other than the 20 will avoid the critical failure aspect of this.
Okay. All right. So I'm rolling a good one. Oh, and
It
okay.
Wow.
winked.
It winked. It did wink at you.
It winked the
Like-
one. Yeah, but it's not a 20, which is
Not a
pretty
20.
good given the context of what
It
this machine's
almost
all
is a
about.
20.
Almost. It comes at you and it grabs you.
Yeah.
You go to jump and grab in the first one and you miss, and he takes that opportunity and he grabs.
Sure
And
did.
2 of these other arms come out of nowhere, and one grabs you by the arm, one grabs you by the leg, and it starts pulling you towards the machine.
I'm gonna be a brain in a vat, aren't I? You're gonna have to robo brain Grant pretty soon.
He's going to try to crack into your lovely power armored shell, but that's but not this turn because he can't. That's all that he can do. But he's got you grappled, so he will try to get you up onto that table into the next turn. But it is John's turn to go. Before that, John, you see this happen to your pal, the Rifleman. What do you do?
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
You don't like that?
I don't like that at all. Okay. I want to. What do I want to do? I want to power fist it, but my power fist target number is garbage.
Also, please specify what you're trying to power fist because I do not want a surprise.
So what you're caught up by one of those tentacle thingies?
Yeah,
so I
sure.
want to like detach that
Okay.
and kind of break you free. Is my intent, anyways.
Okay,
That
yeah.
sounds good. I like this.
Grant's a fan.
So I'm gonna use a luck point, and I'm gonna substitute my strength
For your luck.
for my luck, so that I can possibly upgrade my target number to a 10, I guess.
Hell
'cause
yeah.
I'm still unskilled.
In melee combat, still have
Yeah.
no pluses.
Oh no, I have a 1 in melee combat.
There you go.
Okay.
So we're looking
11
for an
it is.
11. That's a more
There
than
you go,
50%
11.
chance.
Okay. So
Okay.
it could be worse.
Yeah, we just need 1 success.
And here we go. Luck and melee. Oh my
Luck
god.
Be a lady tonight.
Oh!
Hey, that'll do it.
You made
You
an action
did.
point out of the deal. Look at that. Well done.
Wow.
It hits
Okay.
the good. It counts as the doctor, his arms. So roll damage with El Power Fisto.
Come on, do something good.
Oh, he resisted all of the damage.
He
But
resisted
he
the
is
damage.
stunned.
He
But-
is stunned.
You did stun him. Yeah, Johnny, you come home and you just haymaker this thing. You still don't know exactly how to use, like, it like morphs out of your armor. It's like one of a kind thing. Like, you don't know how to fucking use this thing. But you just
Oh,
come
I
out
definitely
and
know how to
fucking and just haymaker it, and like the pneumatic fucking like boom gauge hits the arm, and like as advertised by the roll, it doesn't damage, but like it sends a shockwave like through you, like but like also through the fucking arm, and through you as well, Grant, because it's got you, and the doctor drops Grant in the process of this because he is stunned. Yuri,
He's a con stunt.
what do you do, pal?
I'm going to displace. Displacing.
This was
I'm going to get out of the line of sight of this doctor. I don't like that he can zap.
okay.
And then I'm gonna fucking finish what I came to do and
Take another shot.
Shoot the shit out of that last tank.
Do it up.
Wind up the laser musket. Well, that'll do. I
It
can
hits.
fucking keep getting 1 successes. That's
Roll
fine by
the
me.
Damage.
5 damage.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah,
Piercing.
that's good. That's good squishy
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
good
Yeah,
stuff
and
right
two of
there.
it's- two of it's okay. Yeah, so he's down 23. Okay, yeah, he's not doing great. That tank sexplodes
Nice.
with that. Oh wait, no, that's not right. There we go. And effect dying isn't there, but he's got like with the explosion there, that second tube pops out, and the rest of the goo starts draining into the tanks, and the doctor like becomes disassembled from this whole situation, and it's just like Robo Brain rolling the version of crawling that a Robo Brain can do. Towards the table and like still like kind of grasping towards John and the rifleman who are at the other end of the table now. Like he's all but dead. Like stop, he's already dead.
He still wants your brain jellies.
Yeah.
Don't let him get it.
It's Duke / Rifleman's turn. We're more or less out of combat now. What do you do?
I don't think there's probably a lot of reason to try to keep this dude alive, to talk to him anymore, because he just sort of seems like he's baked into his evilness.
Tech
Yeah.
will
Um,
prevail. It's
The
just like
sound
saying random
will
shit.
rise again.
Yeah.
I want to get up sort of cinematically and pull my sledgehammer out and just smash the closest thing that looks like it's part of him.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, there's like still like a couple like wires and like shit like kind of like dragging off of him, and yeah, you just kind of like pull up and are able to just like John Henry like one up,
Bad
one
robot.
down, and like just right through his robo skull. And smash his robo brain. One of his eyes fucking flies off. The other one's just dangling in as his goopy goopness leaks out. And you have solved my robo brain puzzle. And have defeated the good doctor. That was, now I need to count how many rounds was that? Was that 4? That was 4 rounds.
God, Yuri's so smart. Is there anything he can't do?
Is there anything he can't do? John,
Who said that?
you feel suddenly a little bit sick.
Yeah.
And now that
Is that a tick, 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 tick
Yeah.
counter noise?
I was gonna say, just as sort of the clanging of the doctor's robo body hitting the ground dies down, you hear and notice your Pip Boy has been just climbing. It is currently in what you would imagine is a yellow zone. You have just lost 4 temporary hit points.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I do not like that.
We should probably get the hell out of here.
Yes,
Yeah, let's get outta
combat
here.
is over.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I feel fucking great.
Yeah, Yuri, on the other hand, is still like in super soldier mode. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know why that happened. Yuri is still in super soldier mode, but the combat is effectively over at the moment. But yes, all of a sudden you remember that, oh, right, there's
All right, there's
another
radiation.
problem that we'll have to deal with when we come back from our break. The gang have defeated the robot, but there's still a frying pan or a fire. Whichever one they're out of, they need to deal with the other one.
Which one do we want to be in? Do we want to be in either of those?
Ideally, probably not, but I mean, this is where we are, and we'll figure out how to get out of that. I will say we'll be back just after the top of the hour. Give it a solid 10 to 12 minutes, looks like, and we will be back with the second half of this episode. Can the gang, now victorious, get out to claim their prize and get that sweet, sweet XP, baby? We will find out in a moment. Don't be back. Okay, bye.
Okay, come on back. Bye.
once again back to our show. It's a Fistful of Neutrons. It is Season 3, Episode 8. An episode we have not yet come up with a name for, but I'm sure John will have one by the time we're done the episode. But the gang have just confronted and defeated Dr. Cavanaro, the nefarious robo-brain who's been doing all kinds of nasty Vault-Tec experiments down here underneath the General Atomics recycling facility. Now, you have defeated the robo-brain, as mentioned, but you are not out of the woods yet. The reactor is currently in a state of melting down due to Yuri blasting it with some laser guns to get some free hit points in our last episode. The plan worked.
Thanks.
The plan worked.
Thank you for that.
It worked. You might not like my methods, but
I don't.
the results
that's
speak
what
for
I'm all about. I don't like your methods.
I see this as an absolute win.
This is a very ends justifying the means scenario because you have spent some time down here, and John, as we shift back into
No brain, no grain. God damn, George Keith, that is fucking good, my friend.
Yeah. There we go.
That's very good. That is now that. That's the answer to that. And as we're back, just like that, we have the gang as you see them here now, in our lovely little room here. So as mentioned, gentlemen, the clock is ticking in here a little bit. John, your Geiger counter is at, as mentioned, at like a yellow medium. It's at a medium. You're at a medium rare right now, rare. John. Yeah, and it's climbing. There's some very lootable stuff around here and some terminals which have yet to be hacked. What do you do, gang? Floor is yours. We're in combat light, you know.
John wants to look for that tunnel ventilation exit. I'm gonna start pushing up against the walls and stuff.
Ooh.
Looking for. I want out. I don't like this radiation. I already took 4 damage. I'm not about that life.
I'm not about that life. I'm not about that rad life.
Very true. Yes, you discovered from reading the terminals of the previous employees of this Vault-Tec facility that there is indeed a bit of a air vent out, and yes, you guys haven't gone into that room yet. So yeah, I'll give it for free. You hustle your bustle down into this furthest most room here. Where you see pretty much as advertised. There's sort of like a water, what am I trying to say? There's like a sink, like some washing shit here. There's some water pipes, and then there's this air purifier, which you can see. You can see where the previous folks had tried to get this air vent out. There's like legit like claw marks in it, but it appears that the doctor got to them before they were able to pry it open.
So I'm a pry it open.
You're a pry it open, absolutely.
I'm a pry it open.
Give me how do you want to try to get this thing opened?
Where is it situated? Is it like on the roof? Or...
It's your classic John McClane situation.
Like front facing, kind of up towards the top, kind of thing.
Front facing up towards the top. You're gonna have to like kind of get up to it a little bit, and it's.
I'm gonna use my body weight. I'm gonna climb this little boiler thing or whatever, and I'm gonna jump on it, and I'm gonna haul down on it, and hopefully it comes with me when I fall.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's call this strength athletics, I guess, is what makes sense. You're jumping and pulling, yeah?
Yeah, the old jump and pull.
Classic jump and pull. Give me a jump and pull. difficulty, we'll call it difficulty 2. You have an action point if you want to buy anything.
Okay. I want to do 2 things. No, I'm going to do 1 thing. I'm going to luck point. I feel like it's important for me to not get radiation down here.
Yep.
So I'm going to luck point because my strength is 4, and that's just hot garbage.
Yep.
It's not very tough.
So I'm going to upgrade that to a target number of 16, luck athletics.
Okay.
Difficulty 2. Here we go. Oh, no.
My goodness gracious. That is a thing.
Wow, and they roll against you. They really roll against you.
Yep. So I don't know, like I knock myself unconscious trying to yard on this thing. Like fuck. Like I'm screwed.
Not that intense. You don't actually physically damage yourself.
My hands rip off. Like, oh my god.
No, you go and you grab this vent, and you pull it down, and it opens. Like you do the thing, like you jump, you pull, it comes up. But as you and you're like, fuck yeah, you climb up to like what is going to be the escape hatch, and it appears that it was never an escape hatch at all. There's like another like grate in here. That's what I'll give you for the complication. Even were those poor workers to ever get that grate open, they would have been met with a larger, more intense. It's like metal, like fucking.
Oh yeah.
Thick. You need.
You got cubed. You got cubed too. Hypercubed.
Here's what I'll give you. There is you could see fucking like the daylight up above, right? Like you can see it's there, but there is this like it's like a fucking manhole cover fucking thing basically, but like bars. So if you can figure out a way, I just made this thing up, so I don't have a fucking solution for this. Like, oh yeah, if he comes into the grate, I'll throw the thing. If you can figure out a way to get past this grate, the exit is still there, but your escape has become more complicated. You could say. Who wants to go next?
Okay. So I'm a little more resistant to radiation. I'm not quite Yuri where it like supercharges me up, but I want to get Duke out of here. So I'm going to send Duke off with John.
Okay.
And then John's off doing his thing. I can't actually see what John's doing. I'm going to try to get as much salvageable loot and or terminals with hard drives or storage units or whatever as I can. I'm not going to like go through each thing and like, oh, look at that, read stuff. But I'm just like basically grab it, throw it over my shoulder, put it in my
sweep the desk into like a rucksack kind of deal.
Totally, exactly. I'm just taking anything that looks valuable.
You're at that Zero Dark 30.
I was just gonna
where it's just like put the files in the bag.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. I love this. You go up to the doctor's a main board here, and you just like yard sale sweep everything into this bag, it's I won't give you anything particular, like anything nondescript, but like there's like vacuum tubes and there's fallout junk in there, some a desk fan, a toilet seat, all kinds of fun things that you could potentially use and salvage. Bert had requested some rare and common and uncommon and rare material. So here's what I'll give you for that. You have the scrapper perk, do you not?
Yeah, I believe I do.
Something like that, yeah. You get 10 units of junk out of the deal, and we'll roll for them if that's not podcast poison off screen to see how much junk you get. 10 junks.
Yay!
From that. Anywhere else you want to try to salvage or loot?
I mean, I probably wouldn't have time. I loot the entire place cautiously, taking every single piece of loot that I'm not going to have time to do that. So, the one room we haven't been in, if you will allow me to go in there and do some looting too, then I will. But otherwise, I'm going to focus on the room where the brain was.
Yeah, sure. You like on your way. I'll say like the killing of the doctor has sort of disabled this electric floor, so you're able to trudge through and see the gang here, and basically see now you're up to snuff with the predicament that they're currently in. Yuri, what you doing, pal?
Oh, Yuri wants to get his little Soviet fingers onto that terminal.
I had a feeling.
Dr. Cavanero, what you had. Let's see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your dark, twisted robo-brain had.
Oh, I mean, this is like a boss level hack here. Let's go with a difficulty 4.
Ouch.
Okay.
It's a big one. I mean, you have all kinds of fucking nonsense.
I got stuff.
Yeah.
It's multiplying.
Yeah. It's multiplying.
And I'm
Do you have something for this?
I actually do have something.
I actually have something.
What do you have?
So, I have Infiltrator. So it's actually a difficulty 3.
Okay.
Test. So I lowered it by 1.
Well done.
Oh no, that's for lockpick. Hold on.
Oh.
I have hacker. I have hacker.
Yes, you also have.
Reduces the difficulty by 1. I've got 1 action point I can spend.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that.
Yes.
And then I also have science, so I can re-roll one of my dice. So I'm going to go ahead and roll 3 dice-a-roonies.
Yes, indeed.
And I need 4 successes.
Well, 3 successes because you lowered it from 4 to 3.
Oh, I need 3 successes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You can buy another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and buy. I'm gonna give you points, and I'm gonna roll 4.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, let's thump this melon. Let's hack this terminal.
What was your target?
Oh shit! Hold on one second. My target is
Those 18s.
intelligence 10 plus science, which is 6. It's a 16.
So you got
Oh!
close. You got 2 successes, but those 2 18s dicked ya.
Is the 6 a crit success? It is!
Are you tagged? Okay, yes.
It's a tagged skill, and I have max science out. That's
Okay.
a crit success, baby.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, well done. And because it's a difficulty 3 now, not a difficulty 4, those 18s don't crit fail.
Oh, fuck, what am I doing? And I'm going to re-roll
You also get
one
to
of those
re-roll
18s.
one because of science, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, we made it no problem.
You most certainly did. Yeah, you it opens.
Oddly enough, the password was marshmallows. It's so weird.
Fuck, well done. You get a luck point for that.
Hey!
Yeah, everybody gets anything involving that scene now is luck point related. Well done. Yeah, you clickety clack and get some goods here. There is a lot of data. You won't have time to go through all of it. But what I'll give you is you could. How do I want to do this? Okay. You could either do. This is how I like it. How long does Yuri want to spend? You find like a old school floppy disk, like the fucking giant ones, but it's Fallout style, so it's like a holotape, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are there holotapes kicking around?
Totally. Yeah, you can jam one of these in here and try to get as much juice as you can. But it depends on how long you want to stay down here with the risk of this generator going off. And is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I want to know how long this fucking operation. First off, I want to know what the fuck happened here. I just want to know the history of this place, how long this operation has been going on, and anything useful that I can take back to New Pueblo.
Yeah, for sure. You jam in a holotape and you start the download on this thing.
Starting download.
It pumps through.
Enhance.
It gets to maybe about 30% on this first 13% on this first go. So if the longer you stay down here, the more info you get.
Yuri's sitting pretty, baby.
I mean, you are not too shabby.
And they haven't even gotten the door open, so I'm gonna kick back and relax.
You got some time.
I'm gonna peruse around in this RoboBrain. Pick this RoboBrain. Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah, like it. Okay. Yeah, back to. Well, I guess we'll go. Who is it now? What else is Yuri? I guess it's John Cap. We have it in the order currently.
Yeah, John Cap.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
At the world's shittiest exit vent.
Yeah, so that's not going to work, I don't think.
Well, here's what I'll say. I've got the 3 of you in this room together, so if you guys want to brainstorm a way around this vent, I'll give you some free table talk here.
Okay, so Grant is in the room with me now?
2 things.
I'm in the room with you now.
Is he with us right now? Yeah.
2 things. I have a frag mine, just saying. And the second thing is, I'm in a power armor suit, and you have a power fist, which possibly could be a power yanker if you just told it
Reverse
to
the polarity?
reverse the polarity.
I haven't had a power yanker since high school.
I like all of those ideas.
Family
So, hey Grant, we're kind of fucked trying to get up that vent. So, any ideas?
Well, I'm probably not going to fit there anyway, but you guys could. Can I
You
go
yank it down with your power armor, or
can I try to bend them or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Strength
If you guys
with
want to tag team
assistance?
this thing, Rock'em Sock'em Robot style with Power Fist
Totally.
and Power Armor, absolutely. We'll say. Well, I think Grant will have the stronger strength, so we'll have
Yeah.
you be the lead on it.
Yeah.
So we'll do a strength athletics test assisted, and we'll make it a difficulty 3 to pry this thing loose to freedom.
Okay, I'm out of luck, and we don't have any dice. I would like to buy one.
Buy some dice.
I'm gonna throw 3 dice into this. And here's my. And you know what's also funny is that Duke, with his athletics of 6 and his strength of 5, is technically as strong as not athletic at all Rifleman, who is just in a suit.
In
Anyway,
a suit of power armor. Yeah.
Here we go. Here's the first attempt. That's actually pretty darn good.
That'll do it.
Ooh.
That's pretty damn good.
Do I just get 1 dice for assist?
One
Yeah.
dice for assist. Yeah.
Yeah. Rip it clean off.
Come
there.
on.
Yeah.
Just
Oh!
snap it off at the base.
I didn't do shit.
You're- John, it's
You're
this one.
using your power
over
fist. You're
here.
like,
I must have hit my head a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah. John's
I just
John's
straight up go do
pushing,
a fucking thing.
pushing the pull door. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 100%.
Maybe I made it a little bit difficult.
Yeah. You remove one of the successes, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tap him on the back.
You're able to pull this thing free. Hold on, sorry, the lights.
The lights.
The light.
Tap
Getting too
on.
moody. The sun is setting like as I'm watching it go down. You shear this thing clear off, and it comes away, and you see that it's a climb, but I won't make you roll for it or anything, John. You and Duke would be able to sort of army crawl, shimmy your way up there within a not insignificant amount of time.
Like, oh, thanks, Grant. Thank you.
Overseer.
Good luck with all of that down there.
Little question. I think Yuri doesn't need to rush out from the rads are gonna get me point of view, but he'd probably fit in this tunnel, yeah?
He would definitely
You know
fit
what?
through the tunnel.
Now I think I might have some resistance to rads, but inherently I'm just a meatbag
Yeah.
that is highly susceptible to this.
Teenage meatbag.
So, and I don't think I'm gonna fit in this hole. I'm gonna guess.
You're not gonna fit in the hole. No. Your exit would be the direct path for sure.
Yeah,
Through the
okay.
gift shop.
Through
Through
exit
the
through the
gift
gift
shop.
shop. Thanks, Banksy. All right.
That's how they get you.
That's,
You know?
that's how they get you every time.
Every time.
Okay. Well, knowing that my friends now have a clear escape route, I'm going to look at Yuri and say, do you need anything else from me, or I'm going to start kicking my way out of here?
You know, I'm having a hell of a time here. I haven't had a bath in years and years. This feels amazing. I'm still kind of super soldiered up, so I'm ticking through, and I'm like, you know what? I am not in any rush in to get out of here. Wait. Can we go back? I have a better one. Let's edit back in.
Nope.
Okay, I'm not in a. I don't need to rush out of here, but I am rush in.
The
Ah.
first one is better.
All right,
first
we'll
one
get
was
that
better.
in post.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get it.
Spice whichever one you want in.
Does it seem like if I were to try to leave now with my 10 units of junk, that I'm leaving him in a precarious circumstance?
Here's what I'll say. The radiation isn't a problem for Yuri, but if that thing blows up,
Oh yeah, for sure.
there's
In all seriousness, Grant, please, yes, do get out of here. I am right behind you.
Okay, if you're not, call me. I'll stay within earshot as best I'll clear to make sure doors are clear, and then I'll come back for you. How about that, buddy?
No, leave the vault. Leave here. I will climb out of the air shaft as soon as humanly possible, or ghoulishly possible.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, okay, so I'm gonna then start clearing the way out. I'm not gonna pay attention to what he said. If I have cleared the way, and he's not behind me, or I don't hear hanging around in the vents, I'm gonna go back and look. But I want to make sure that I can get out first, so I'm gonna start
For sure.
moving out.
You make it into the. I won't bother loading the second map. You get into the other room, which is it's a straight shot through the reactor room, up to the staircase to get out of the actual facility itself. As you enter that second room and get close to that reactor that now has a giant like laser crack in its radiation shield. You're doing fine rads wise, like you feel fine like physically, but like your suit is like actually hot. Like you can feel like it's hot inside your suit now, like much warmer than it was before. But you are able to run and get about that far in this turn. And we'll theater of the minded, and we'll just fast forward. The gang is able to get out. Outside, leaving just Yuri down below as this holotape starts to fill up. Yuri, you're clicking and clacking through here, and as you see a couple files start to transfer and download, you see that it starts to like work on like a much larger. I don't know, a zip file of something that's just like, it's just massive. So whatever it is going to take a long time. But you do see one file here that catches your eye right away, and I'll give it to you for free. But it's a list of Vault Tech facilities in the West Coast, and a couple things are like lit up and blinking as like active. Or recent activity. One of which is you see something in what now reads in like an edited sort of like script, Vault City, and it says you can see that it's got a couple two recent openings and closings of a vault door, and then interestingly enough, you also see that a vault number that's familiar to you has opened recently. Vault 86.
86. Da, 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 da. I'm going to go. How very interesting. Can I open that while I'm waiting for it to download, or is that possible?
You open it and you see just that much, that the vault door had opened, and it hadn't closed again. Unlike the vault City one that you saw before.
But we have
15, I think, I can't remember.
But we have like the location, the hard location of it.
It is the hard location of it, and it is in fact the home vault of John Bottlecap.
What's the time remaining? What's the tick on the?
You're seeing now that like whatever this is downloading, it's gonna be like it's giving you like the Windows estimated time of like 16 hours. You think you've got about as much as you're gonna get from this thing here now.
Yeah. I curse under my breath. Oh, God damn it! Sorry, Lord. And I mea culpa. I suck my teeth and grit, but I have the data of where it is and that the door opens. So yeah, I'm gonna pop the tape and hightail it out of there. I don't have time.
There's no time. Yes, you found that something is going on in Vault 86, but you have no time to decipher what it is, because as Yuri is John McClaning his way out of the thing, we see an epic cut as the rest of the gang are up above watching the Miss Nanny that was reprogrammed by Yuri, still just sort of flailing around in the area as you two are sort of and Duke are huddled around as you hear from down below and feel something shake, but there's no sign of Yuri.
Oh no.
Until he comes flying out of the air vent, ass over tea kettle, with a ball of radioactive fire behind him, and you have escaped the what is it called? The General Atomics Robotics Facility. Gentlemen, you have escaped with some new loot, some new data, and I believe you all have leveled up when we get to our next episode, but we've got time before that. You find yourselves in this place above ground with this Miss Nanny still attacking this robotic Yao Guai distraction machine. You have successfully defeated the Doctor. What do you do? What do you guys want to do? The threat that you are now like safe. In fact, I should turn off the. We will switch over.
Turn off the fight
back to reset with the vault door as it comes back and. Cleanses the scene. There
Well,
we go.
I'm gonna pick myself up and dust myself off.
As one does.
You get knocked down, but you get up again, right? And they'll
Are
never keep you
you?
down.
Do you like to tub thump by chance? Is
Dub
that a
thumper
thing
over
you
here.
do?
I mean, Yuri was down there getting
Fucking
straight
tough
jacked
thumpers.
on that radiation. Like that is
I stand up and dust myself off and say, there was very interesting revelations. I don't have. It will take me some time to study what I have on this disc, but needless to say, I think it will be very curious indeed. I am not going to reveal the Vault 86 thing to Johnny yet, because Yuri doesn't want to alarm him or worry him until I have actual data more than the door opened and never closed.
You
So
want
I'm gonna
you want to know what you're going to tell him before you're telling it to him.
I want to vet what I got on this disc before I
Interesting.
tell you.
Yep.
This might be one of our
Ooh.
first inter-party secrets. Ooh,
Yes.
three seasons deep only took us to get you guys playing against each other. Well done. Nice. Okay, you've got that little bit of tidbits to you now. You're in this junkyard. Is there anything you guys want to do before the cashing in of quests and whatnot? What do you guys want to do in this junkyard?
loot.
If it's safe, yeah, maybe a bit of looting. Once we get back to town, I'd want to talk to John and Yuri about this, but see if we now, well, obviously tell the kids in New Pueblo that the beast is gone. So stop killing your adults. And they're welcome, maybe, at Longmount.
The sustainability of the town was
Yeah.
probably not so good anymore.
Because Razor Grain's not going to keep showing up in the same way that it was. And
I would also like to caution you that there are turrets still installed all through this junkyard.
totally good point. Yeah, so maybe walking through turret land is not a great idea.
Hey, you do you, my friend. You do you.
Okay. Well, I don't want to mess with turrets any more than we already have. I got my 10 junks. I don't want to risk losing all of them and getting my ass shot off. So, yeah, nothing else here before we get back to town, at least as far as Rifleman's concerned.
Sure. Johnny, anything you want to do before you guys leave? I'll say that the main building that was like a shack that was like a cover for the Vault Tech facility. The inside of that, you guys already looted that, and the inside of that is like pretty much a charred like fucking ruin now. But there are like there's like some junk piles and stuff like that if you did want to do some like light in the immediate area looting. But there's no like other big buildings in here for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just grab a couple handfuls of stuff on our way out, and that's it.
Okay, I like that. John, sorry, excuse me. Why don't you give me a D100 roll?
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Please
buddy.
do.
Oh, are we moving on first?
No, not quite.
Okay,
We're just doing something fun. I just want to see what happens when John rolls this D100.
I got you. Pull it out. There it is.
There it is. There it is.
The math rock jawbreaker.
I'd suck up.
Oh, she's still going. She's still. Oh my God. Okay,
Oh.
I have to re-roll that. It fell.
Okay, she's
All
a
right,
reroll.
them's the rules.
Gotta drop it in.
42.
42.
Sweet. Okay.
Interesting.
Life.
42.
The answer to life, the universe.
I mean, it is that. Yeah. Let me quickly consult the chart of destiny. Oh,
10 brand new power armors. Cool.
Wow. What does high score mean?
Golden power armor. Wow, you're too kind.
You guys are so good to us.
interesting. You. Oh wait, sorry. Here, one second.
Scurvy. Oh,
Did you say scurvy?
I said scurvy.
Scurvy.
14-year-old scurvy, unfortunately. Ah, crap.
Yeah, it might
Yeah. Okay. So here's what you dig up through this. you just dig your way into one of these junk piles, and you just like grab something what you think is like it looks like some sort of like transistor or something. You grab it and you pull it out, and it like takes you a second to figure it out because like you have it upside down, but like you flip it around and it's a power armor helmet.
Ooh.
Of the T-51B variety.
That's the best one.
It's a pretty damn good one. It is in rough shape, but it is a power armored helmet. It is in as rough shape as you see that like the like eye socket of like its lens has been like blasted out by something. But it is other than that, it appears to be functioning and something that Grant could very easily strap onto his chassis.
Well, that's fun. I like reaching into junk piles and pulling out.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was Raj that grabbed it.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's his helmet.
I just mean in general, the act of reaching into junk and pulling out nice stuff is fun.
But like you're totally the power armor guy. I'm not gonna be like, yo, this helmet goes great with the rest of my non.
I mean, you could wear it. That's okay.
Like, did you want?
Did you want this?
Because I did find it.
No. That's my bad.
I also found this Gauss rifle I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah. You grab it, and we'll say like you guys are now on the way back, and
Oh wait, there was something that I wanted to do in that junkyard.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
So the Miss Nanny is still wailing on
Yes,
on
she
the
is.
cowboy, right?
Thank you.
So I'm going to say, I'm going to look at her and kind of suck my teeth again and go, well, those kids are going to need a nanny. And I'm going to go over there, and I've already jimmied her before, so I'm going to jimmy her again, and for her to follow us, to come back with us to New Pueblo.
Yeah, you jump in. She's distracted attacking this thing. You already put her in attack mode. So yeah, you are able to undo what you did before and sort of wipe the Cavanero programming, set her to baseline. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, zut alors. I wish I could say that I don't recall all of the horrible things that I've done, but I definitely remember all of the people I killed. That is something I'm going to have to deal with. But hello, bonjour, my name is Brigitte.
Bonjour, Brigitte. I actually did this just so Reverend would have to do a shitty French maid accent for the rest of the show.
It's
so
my
that's
favorite
great.
thing. Yeah, got it. Yes. You fill her in on the scoop, and like the Miss Nanny programming kicks, and she's like, "Oh, yes, where are the children? Take me to them right away." She's on board.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then thus they did describe themselves walking back
Correct.
to New Pueblo.
Yes. We'll fast travel, if you will, to New Pueblo. But I'll give you this while you're walking back. This helmet that you've got from this epic D100 pull. You're looking it over, Grant, sort of as you're checking it out, and like you see, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do like a little bit of patchwork here. Bert might have to help me out with this, like a little bit there. And like as you flip it around, you see that like there's a bunch of hash marks, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like all around like the base on like the back of this thing. And like as you turn it over on the inside, and clear as day, something that you probably haven't seen in some time, but it is a sword and cog insignia.
No way.
Of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh shit!
This weren't no ordinary power armor helmet. Whomstever warns this was a member of the Brotherhood of Steel, who apparently met their end in some way, shape, or form, and was also keeping track of some sort of kills.
Indeed. Well,
Mystery.
Interesting.
Yes, but that is what you find on this helmet on your way back to New Pueblo. And as you come into town, you can see they've got the man crows, the scare guards up on the decks again, and a couple more people kids in trench coats as they sort of look and peer and go, look, they're back. And then from like the torso of a person, another like kid's head opens and goes, oh my God, they're back.
Oh, you kids.
Yeah, oh, you kids. And it's like fucking the Ewok village at the end of Jedi going in. And like shit, it's party town. Like kids are running around you. The gates are open. Some of the villagers like come back, like they thought you were going to be toast too, like the workers that you took, Operation Indentured Workers, seems to have been a success because the kids are like running, falling all over you, like, oh my God, this is amazing, this is so good.
Oh wait, who's the dipshit that we saved who wasn't gonna get sacrificed?
Cody.
Daryl.
Cody. Sit down, Cody. Fucking go sit the fuck down.
Sit the fuck down, Cody. Cody, like, still in disbelief because like if this didn't work, he was still up on the chopping block, you know what I mean? So like he sees you guys come back and just like drops to his knees, like everything keeps coming up Cody for this kid. It's not so bad. And Mayor Tommy sees you guys come through and goes, well, not too shabby. You actually killed the beast, or did you just turn around halfway? Because we've had that happen before too, and then the beast just comes back.
Tommy, we have much to talk about. Things in New Pueblo are going to change.
Well, I'd say so if we don't have to deal with a beast anymore.
Yes. Also, we may have irreparably changed the whole razor grain scenario that you have going on here.
I'm sorry, what? What, you've done what?
So in the process of destroying the beast, I can explain in detail later. But the broad strokes are, we have destroyed the beast and no more sacrifices need to be made. But the razor grain will not grow anymore.
No brain, no grain.
No brain, no grain. Oh. Well, we're gonna have to talk about this. But we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's celebrate the wins here while we can. I don't know why all of a sudden Tommy's from fucking South Korea.
Hey.
But you guys like there's a reverie and a party sort of starts to break out. It's mid-afternoon, sort of working its way towards the evening time. You go and are able to have a chat and fill Mayor Tommy in. You have a little chat in the Treehouse Jungle Gym town hall that they have made out. You talk about how this beast and the robot was sort of buffing their crops. As well, it doesn't sound like we're gonna have like a lot to give out anymore, is what I'm hearing.
No, I don't believe that you will. I don't know how much the Cavanero was supporting your agriculture here. However, I did bring you a brand new Miss Nanny, and
yeah, that's pretty cool. Never had one of those.
You are all very welcome to return with us to Longmount if you wish. There are many adults there who can help you.
Well, we might do that, but I mean, I know you guys have only been gone like a day, but like some of these farmer people that you guys brought with, they're pretty nice. Like they're not like mommy and daddy nice, but like they're pretty nice, and like some of them have said that we could like live with them, which is kind of cool. So I mean, we did have a deal with no takesies backsies. We take that very, very seriously. He looks up, points back up to the wall, and it's like the second rule, other than feed the beast, which has now been crossed out. It's a pretty big one. It's now the number one after you guys did the other one. So
it's true. No takesy backsies.
There's no takesies backsies. So we shook on it. So here's what I'll say. We'll see how it goes for one season, and you've got your workers, and we'll give you guys a fair share. We'll split it right down the middle, and if it's not enough for one season, maybe we move in with you guys.
I mean, this is highly logical, which is incredibly surprising coming from a 10-year-old.
I told you, I'm 10. I'm not dumb.
210.
I'm this man.
This many. I'm not an idiot. Okay.
While this was happening, I kind of put my hand on John's shoulder The little things aren't little. They're everything.
God damn it.
We almost got through a whole episode.
We're so close.
So close. Yeah,
John
the
just
deal.
looks
The
at his
deal is,
radiation wounds,
yeah.
eyes in disbelief.
The deal is made. Yeah, you guys are able to get your wounds. Yeah, Johnny, you get some Radaway free of charge. And just because the town is like everyone's like so jazzed and chuffed, you just get 200 caps out of the deal as a signing bonus from Mayor Tommy. You're also going to get a butt ton of XP that you will level up in betwixt episodes, which will be fun. But in the meantime, the gang have a lovely evening here with the crew. You all go out to find Maximus, who's out in the fields putting his hand along the razor grain, as one does.
Oh God. No shalom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a whole
okay.
gladiator thing.
You're pulling a gladiator on us.
And you
gladiator,
see him in Calpurnica, and they've got one of these new kids that they've adopted, and
And he'll have his vengeance in this life or the next.
it'll be the next because he's yeah.
He'll be the next.
It'll be the next.
It's gonna be the next life.
He gives you the handshake and says, "Be with you. We'll protect these children with our lives in this life or the next."
All right.
You spend the night here. I imagine you don't want to, or do you want to head out in the dark? It's up to you. What's the crew want to do?
Sleep it off.
No,
Sleep-
yeah,
sleep it off.
We returned conquering heroes. Let's have a. You know what? I'll
Let's drink
set
some
up.
mead and all that junk.
Yeah,
if
do
they
you
have
think
any of
there's
that, you
a
know.
ton of drunk children around here, John?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
what is it? A fucking Mikey's Megalomania Mart or whatever. I mean, he's got
Yeah.
he's got stuff. I mean, he trades
Yeah,
with
yeah.
adults, so I mean, I'm sure there's a drink to be had in here for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna go have some milk in a dirty glass, and then curl up with Duke somewhere and sleep it off. That was a spicy. I thought I was done for when the arms picked me up off the ground. I think Grant is on a high, not dissimilar emotionally to where Yuri was with all the radiation, but mine was because of family and community
Oh,
And lack of radiation.
and
Yeah,
lack of
also-
radiation.
also that, yeah, that doesn't
Yeah.
hurt.
Lots
Yeah.
of celebrate.
I didn't take any actual damage the entire time, so fantastic.
And got a new helmet out of the deal. So
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
believe you.
I thought
I
maybe
think-
John Cap would keep it and use it to comments from the comment gallery to hold fruit or caps in,
Yep.
or to use the helmet as a bucket, making metal coconut sounds as if galloping.
all valid options. I'm not gonna lie.
Good
Yeah, just like make like a giant ice cream sundae out of it.
yeah.
Whatever you need to do.
Whatever. Like,
Whatever floats
whatever,
your
man.
boat. Yuri, what are you up to in the evening? Anything in particular? Or,
Yeah, I'm gonna follow through with my theme of like my teen Bible camp that I had
youth
going.
group.
Youth group. I'm for sure 100% having like an evening youth group outside and retelling the tale of
Nice.
how we destroyed the beast.
Hell, yeah.
It'll be you know, a little bit jazzed up in parts here and there, but and cleaned up for swears. It'll be a PG-13. But yeah, I'm gonna tell a little bit of a story, a fable.
Yeah, maybe leave. Are you gonna mention or leave out the tank full of dead bodies and their decomposed?
Oh,
gear?
that'll just stay out. That'll stay
Okay,
out.
nice,
They don't
nice.
need to know that they were eating their friend's goo through razor
Circle
grain.
of life.
Yeah, exactly.
Nutrition cycle of agriculture. Let's just blow right past that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gloss
Yeah.
over that. Yeah, I'm gonna gloss over that real quick. The line will be like,
But what
"And
is the Soylent Green? It's not people,
It's
is
not
it?
people, is it?
Please don't tell me it's people. That's the one thing I don't want it to be.
Continuing on the Endor theme, yeah, you give a C-3PO explanation of the Death Star being destroyed, and the kids love it, and it's amazing. John Cap, what are you up to this party evening?
That is a good question. You know what? He's just taking it easy. No, he's gonna go turn in and sleep it off.
You took the most damage.
Yeah, I mean, you got your
he's
ass
not-
kicked
he
a
did
little
not have the
bit.
greatest time down in the chamber area.
Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, you sleep off the rads, and as the kids, as the voice of children laughing soothes you to sleep. In the morning, the gang gets up and gets on the road, and because it's just gonna be that kind of episode, we're just gonna D100 it one more time to see what this episode ends off on, because it is the best randomizer of all time. Give me that sweet D100.
Come on, baby. We have a 14.
14.
That is a number.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you guys are making your way downtown, dogtown. And we'll, for all intents and purposes, you guys, take the way you came, and we're able to sneaky snap your way out in and around Dogtown. And what you do find, interestingly enough, is that it appears that not so much in someone was following you, but like on the route you were taking, someone else was coming sort of like on the route down, but they did not have as good luck as you, because you see the remains of what appears to be a lost caravan with apparently a Brahmin, which has been used as something's lunch. And that's where we're going to leave the episode, with the gang on the road home, making a grisly discover on the outskirts of Longmount, and which is where we will find ourselves in 2 weeks' time, which puts us at, what is that, gentlemen? The 8th of May. The 8th of May brings us back to another episode where the gang will be back in town after dealing with whatever this discovery is here. And we'll have our second, I guess, homesteading episode, where you guys will get to do some activities around town, upgrade your gear, and get a new quest before heading back out on the Longmount Trading Company. First mission accomplished. Now you just got to get home, and we will find out how that goes on our next episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This was an absolute blast. Thank you all for sticking with us this long, 3 seasons, a big break in between here, all kinds of nonsense. But we will be back in 2 weeks, as mentioned, the 8th of May. And stay tuned, because we do have that Enclave battle report with the Fallout Legends. It's taken longer than I expected, because it's going to be a very long battle report, but that means more for you to watch. So keep an eye out for that coming out hopefully by the end of this weekend. Fingers crossed. Speaking of which, let's get back to it. And gentlemen, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
See you in 2 weeks. Bye, everybody.